Good afternoon. So what we're going to do today is check and tighten the handbrake on the Ford Ranger. It's the Thunder, I think it's Ranger PJ 2007 model, same as the Mazda BT50. It has a strange handbrake on this, let me show you. So instead of it either being electronic or between the seats, the handbrake is here. So that is too long. It's supposed to have maximum 7, so let's see, 1, 2, that's where it's supposed to be. Now that's fully on, so let's see what happens with it fully on. As you can see, I can actually make it move forward just by pushing it. This probably weighs about, I don't know, 1.2 tons, something like that. Anyway, so there's a specific procedure for this to tighten it up. So we take the handbrake off, and then we've got to drive the vehicle in reverse and apply the handbrake a few times, probably to reset the drums at the back. So let's do that. Right, that's it. Gone backwards a few times, applied the handbrake as it is moving back. So what we're going to do now is chop the wheels. I've left it in gear, but whenever I'm under the car and the handbrake is off, just stop it from rolling backwards or forwards. There we go. So on this model, the adjustment is done on this device here by tightening and slackening off that nut on the thread. Now this is on the driver's side because it's right-hand drive, but as you look at the vehicle from the front, it's on the left. Yeah, so it's just about there underneath. Okay, so this is the adjuster. That's the cable to the front, and that's the cable to the two rear wheels. So I've sprayed some WD-40 on that and let it settle. This is the adjuster nut, but at the back there, that's a locking nut. So you can't adjust it unless you slacken off that locking nut to start with. That's an 8mm and that's a 10mm, and those are the only two things you're going to need for this. So if we just I've pre-loosened this, but if we just slacken it off just so you can see, undo it so that the lock goes all the way to the back. I mean, we don't have a lot of adjustment on this, and what I'll say about that is very shortly we're going to have to look at whether the pads are too low, but at the moment we'll see if we can tighten it up, and then all we have to do is tighten this. Now to tighten this, you're going to have to stop this from rotating, so more grips on there, spanner, so they start to build some tension in the cable. Right, let's go to the front and see what the score is. Okay, here we go. So yeah, much better. Oh, I can't go much further than that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11. So the next thing we've got to do is make sure it's not binding. So the easiest way for us to do that is, of course, just remove the handbrake and see if we can push it. Go off. Okay, so now that we've done all that, we know it works fine, everything's adjusted properly. Let's go back, tighten up that lock nut, and that's it, job done. Test it on the road. Okay, so we tightened up this adjuster, and to get from 7 clicks down to 3 clicks for the same application, that's all you needed to adjust it by, so it's not an awful lot. So I think what I'll probably do next time is check the pads. So when this starts to slacken up again, I think it's time for new pads. But at the moment, I think we'll be alright with that. It was fine on its MOT control technique. So we'll hold that together. You can keep these applied, and then we just need an 8 on there to tighten up this lock nut. Just going to put the old 10mm on here, and that's it, just nip it up, and that straightens it onto the fitting there. Remove that, and that is that. Thanks for watching.